Here at the Bassmaster Classic, and we're talking with the people that are making everything happen in this sport. And these two gentlemen with me are two of those guys that have been around this sport really since almost the beginning, if not the beginning, and cultivated, created it, and wrote about all the stars that we all love and watched win all these great tournaments. So a lot of you know Ken Duke. He's been on Bass University Live, and it's great to have you with us this morning, Ken.
Great to be here, Pete, and no better place to be than the Bassmaster Classic.
Absolutely, and Steve Price is with us, a longtime writer with Bassmaster Magazine. Terrific. We're so pleased to have you with us here. Take some time. You've been here since the beginning, Steve.
Well, not quite, Pete, but first of all, let me say thanks for bringing me on. I know well who you guys are. You and I go back quite a ways, but what a pleasure. I started in 1976, so we had 5 classics before me, and that 76 one certainly stands out, but I've been very fortunate. Bass has given me the opportunity to go to quite a few of these.
Well, I've seen you at every single one, and I tried to win a few. It didn't work out so good for me, and I hope maybe I got another one left in me or two.
I'm sure you do, but I'll tell you what, you got to be on your A game this time.
Yeah, it's difficult to win a classic these days.
Well, we're looking at not just a few of the old timers, Pete, but we're seeing a changing of the guard. It's been going on a couple of years now, but there's some young anglers out there that are absolutely dynamite fishermen, and I am impressed. I'm thrilled to death. I think the sport is going to be in good hands for quite a while.
It's interesting you say that, because I remember when I started, I was the young guy. I was 29, I think, when I hit the tour, and everybody was 45, seemingly, that was winning, that was dominating, and we seem to be seeing, of course, Ken, you're going to contradict me on this, I bet, but it seems like the younger guys are starting to win. Is that not the case?
But if you look at the average age of a Bassmaster tournament winner, it has historically been 40 years old. It's still 40 years old.
Wow.
That's kind of the peak of your career. The guys who are between, say, 35 and 45 are the ones who tend to dominate the sport. Yeah, you get some guys like a Jordan Lee coming in once in a while, but you also have the guys like Hank Cherry, who's 46, 47 years old, getting ready perhaps to knock down his second classic championship in a row.
Right, so 40 is still that mark.
40 is the mark. 40 is the mark for Bassmaster Classic qualifiers. 40, 40, 40.
So at 53, what are my odds?
Going down fast. Yeah, what he says. I think at one classic that I went to, Pete, the average age was 44, and I know that each year, of course, obviously they're getting older, but each year we're bringing in new, younger stars. And what impresses me so much after all these years, the college programs are really starting to kick out good fishermen. And I talked to Patrick Walters, for example, and Patrick was there at South Carolina for 4 years, and he had, during that time, literally was able to fish professional events, and the Opens, for example. And he had fished all over, from Florida up to New England and across to the Midwest, and here in Texas, of course. And these guys are getting huge experience along the way.
Right.
And of course, the learning curve is shorter.
And the information Bass University provides isn't your basic run-of-the-mill fishing video. This is specific information from A to Z to help you learn, get to the water, and become a better angler quickly.